Betty Boulay, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And in that vein, I can say, hallelujah, Jonathan Majors is not going to jail. He showed up in court today in this quilt, and so maybe that was what swayed the jury with his exotic fashion sense. But in a way, he's got Meagan Good hanging on, so now we don't know. We're going to find out now whether this was a relationship of convenience to keep him out of trouble or if it's a real relationship. So the Associated Press blasted this across the news wires. Actor Jonathan Majors avoids jail time for assaulting his ex-girlfriend. Well, after we saw him running away from her like, a track star, and then they were going to turn around and charge him for assaulting somebody who actually assaulted him, that really would have been the wrong thing to do. But I think I'm fair in saying that most black women don't really feel sorry for Jonathan Majors. But I am glad that he is not going to jail, because to me, to put him in jail after everything that was said in court would really be a miscarriage of justice. Actor Jonathan Majors has been ordered to complete a year-long counseling program, but avoided jail time Monday for assaulting his ex-girlfriend in a high-profile case that derailed the once promising star's career. The 34-year-old star of Creed 3 and other films had faced up to a year behind bars after he was convicted of misdemeanor assault by a Manhattan jury in December. In court Monday, Judge Michael Gaffey sentenced Majors to conditional discharge after noting that both sides in the case agreed the charges did not warrant jail time, given the actor was a first-time offender with no prior criminal record. He said Majors must complete a 52-week in-person batterers intervention program in Los Angeles, where the actor lives. He also has to continue with the mental health therapy his lawyer says he's been participating in. Majors faces a year in jail if found in violation of the terms, which also included a no-contact order with his former girlfriend, Grace Jabbari. So hopefully he has learned his lesson. Nobody should have to tell Jonathan Majors that he doesn't need to have any contact with that woman. Majors, dressed in all black and accompanied by his girlfriend, actor Meagan Good, declined to address the court and left the courthouse without speaking to reporters. His lawyer, Priya Chaudhry, said the actor did not want to make any public statement that Jabbari could use against him in the civil suit she's filed against the actor. So she's going to get paid. They always get paid. Majors, she added, is committed to growing as a person and will complete any court-mandated program with an open heart, even as he maintains his innocence and plans to appeal. He's lost his whole career, Chaudhry said in court. This has been the most challenging year of his life. I bet it has. But Jabbari, fighting back tears as she addressed the court, said Majors refuses to acknowledge his guilt and remains a danger to those around him. So she's still trying to mess with him. He's not sorry. He has not accepted responsibility, she said. He will do this again, and he will hurt other women. He believes he is above the law. So she's driving that knife in. Jabbari said Majors had made her believe the two were in a loving relationship, but in reality, he isolated her from the rest of the world and cut her off from family and friends. I was so emotionally dependent on him, she said. I became a different person around him. small, scared, and vulnerable. But, a grown woman now, but couldn't leave. Couldn't leave. Rather than acknowledge his actions, Majors has been openly critical of the court proceedings, launching a high-powered PR campaign that included a nationally televised interview, added Assistant District Attorney Kelly Galloway, as she argued for a sentence of violence counseling for Majors. Following the December guilty verdict, Majors was immediately dropped by Marvel Studios, which had cast him as Kang the Conqueror, a role envisioned as the main villain in the entertainment empire's movies and television shows for years to come. The conviction stemmed from an altercation last month in which Jabari accused him of attacking her in the backseat of a chauffeured car, saying he hit her head with his open hand, twisted her arm behind her back, and squeezed her middle finger until it fractured. Whew. Majors claimed the 31-year-old British dancer was the aggressor, flying into a jealous rage after reading a text message from another woman on his phone. He maintained he was only trying to regain his phone and get away from Jabari safely. Majors had hoped his 2-week criminal trial would vindicate him. In a television interview shortly after his conviction, he said he deserves a second chance. But the California native and Yale University graduate still faces Jabari's civil suit, which she filed last month in Manhattan federal court. In the suit, Jabari accuses Majors of assault, battery, defamation, and inflicting emotional distress, claiming that he subjected her to escalating incidents of physical and verbal abuse during their relationship. The two met in 2021 on the Marvel set of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, in which Majors played Kang. Majors' lawyers have declined to respond to the claims, saying only that they are preparing to file counterclaims against Jabari. The actor had his breakthrough role in 2019's The Last Man in San Francisco. He also starred in the HBO horror series Lovecraft Country, which earned him an Emmy nomination, and as the nemesis to fictional boxing champ Adonis Creed in the blockbuster Creed 3. As for Marvel, a looming question remains whether the studio will recast the role of Kang or pivot in a new direction. Majors' departure was among a recent series of high-profile setbacks for the vaulted superhero factory, which has earned an unprecedented $30 billion worldwide from 33 films. Okay, y'all, so Jonathan Majors will not be going to jail, and I'm glad for that, and I do hope that he will be able to resurrect his career. I think he deserves a second chance. But what say you? Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.